They just can't seem to shut him down.
Here's Mills. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. Here's MP. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense.
I still don't trust nobody, just some shit that might not never change. You deserve to die, you fucked over your friend for some change.
What were they thinking leaving him open for that three?
Wrapped all on my Hellcats black so they get mad. I'm lying, I only did it cause it's bad luck if they be across your path. Heard your mans, he got baptized by that switch, they wet his ass. Never asked if I'm okay, just want to judge me for my head. Don't want your love cause it be fake and I'm not killing you with kindness. I ain't got no real friends and I've been noticing.
On the wing, Mills. From 7, rebound by Union Elite. Here's MP. He's got 5. Another miss by MP.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this.
I'm fucked up and I'm on drugs. I need a hug in my codeine. Yeah, but truth be told, I don't believe that that's something you can handle. I wrote you a letter and said, do my tears burn with the candle. Yeah, but I truly love ain't let me back, and that's a hazard. I can hide this pain until I'm by myself and feel your presence. My son got everything, cause I remember Christmas with no present. Yeah, my hood will verify you play with me.
One, albeit it's in good spirits.
But it's a blessing, cause I know that I'm low, and if you ain't, you're dying second. I had took a time out, I had to get my mind right. It should be crazy when everything you do be in the limelight. Super stiff on all these hoes, but she got value, I try. I'm that nigga everywhere, connected like some Wi-Fi.
But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
The High Flyers trailing. Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. Down low. Off target at the rim. Here's MP. Now here's Robert. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Brock. Over Diaz. It's Callahan. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
And here's MP on the outside. The High Flyers grab the miss.
Just pour the whole pint you ever had, heebie-jeebies. Would've thought you scam all you do is
Outside O'Neal. Gov outside. Outside Mills. O'Neal. Bird defending. Block at 4. Gov, no good. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
The drive by Brock. Mills misses from short range.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Yep, that one goes.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. And he lobs it up towards the rim.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. He saw his teammate with the pass to the basket, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated and made the catch and the flush through.
And to choose the conservative finish with a nice, easy layup.
Pulls up on the wing. Another miss by MP. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these team shows is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Union Elite lead. To the middle, the kick out to Bird. Here's MP. 7 points in this one. Shoots from the corner. Again, MP missing. Pass to Mills. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
We watch Mills, and he's so dynamic. He knows how to get inside and draw these fouls.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount...
Both teams making a change here. And the High Flyers call time here. To the inside. That one off the back iron and out. Pass to Harris. From deep, it's MP. The second chance effort. And a nice bucket inside by Robert.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
And here's Brock. Here's Gov. O'Neal. And the three off target. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Mills outside, on the wing, O'Neal. The fader, good, and that assist goes to Mills.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
Here's MP. He's got 7. Hits the three-pointer.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. And there's the alley. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
Here's Mitchell. 7-point game, their biggest lead of the game. Bird outside. Here's MP from the arc. Another miss by MP.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Here's Callahan. It's rebounded by Robert. Here's MP. He's got 10 from outside the arc. Offensive board. Fast. It counts.
Great activity to get the second chance points for his team.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Union Elite ahead, leading by 9. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Mills outside. Back to O'Neal. Rebound by Union Elite. Here we go, all alone. And he makes that one. Here's Mills. He's got 5. Pass to Gov. Back to Mills. Brock outside. 5 to shoot. Screen by Gov. Here's the 3. He can't hit it that time. Here's the break. MP again.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Pass to Gov. Stolen away by Harris. On the wing, it's MP. Covered by Mills.
Green light.
Most games he has no problem hitting from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Who's watching here?
Back to Brock. Pass to Mills. And it's blocked by Bird.
Can you believe this? Tenacity is what I'd say. That's the best way to describe Bird on defense.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Defense.
Hey, yeah.
Alright. I'm back. I'm fucking up this game.
We all getting high. This is a geek day.
Me had a dab real quick, and then I'm gonna drop 50.
I'm with the PA Prince. Because shrooms wrong and we because shrooms wrong. V cause shrooms wrong, 40 pouring still paying. The word though your watch ain't going up like why it's still playing. Highest hill where the heels hang, I don't spill drink. Bank account could look like Bill Gates and they is still hate. He in that 03 like he Greedo, his car gon' implode. Got a worker at the store, I can't go hit Target till 4. He be telling fairy tales, we skipping this part on the song. Psilocybin got me bouncing around, I'm in Mario mode. V-Lone hoodie on my back, this ain't Barry no more. Tryna run a marathon with us, boost your cardio, bro. Icicles, 40 pointers, just fill my cardies with snow. Bitches the militia, 1,000 shots from the army unload. Threw that fake shit on your body, thinking we hardly know, but we peeped it. Boy, you not slick. Let an outer towner try it, put his ass on Fox 6. I went from undrafted to the top pick. Only way them fuckers finding out if God snitch. Think I'm lagging off the server, ever seen a Glock?
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Drop drip, $1,000 G's to get these, you gotta shoplift. Life a gamble, back to back.
Rock outside. Dove up top. Can they get it? Rebound by Union Elite. And here's Harris for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter.
And I'm top 1 of all time if we just being honest. Say you hate a hatter, you too. Only 2 years and made 400 racks off YouTube. Higher ranks in the militia, you won't spot a goof troop. Ain't no African cuisine, dog, you rolling some foo-foo. I can see the future in my sight, I'm psychic Mewtwo. Levels to this life shit, what you new to, I'm used to. Outer space, I'm landing somewhere where some moon boots. Sipping orange juice off the booms to get the shrooms boost. Pull it with that tool, I'm talking wrench, he moving too loose. Plug got some boo-boo, I told him keep that doo-doo. Coupe it go vroom vroom, I and zoom through. Bring you good or evil, I'm a guru who know voodoo. Shit, I got pulled from Honolulu to Janu. Got a problem with authority, don't tell me what to do. Really, I just think you talk unless you show me what you got. Smiling at like 50 terabytes, I'm opening the box. Blender getting rusty, time to boil, throw her in the pot. Shitty boys, dog shit militia.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck, bro.
Damn, how you made this bitch so Ever blew a $500,000, it's embarrassing. And missed $1 million deal because of management. Becoming famous gave me chills, ain't know how to handle it. Had me popping pills, cracking seals, trafficking. Drug money.
Skills and size and 3 more points.
And that one's good. It's Mills. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own. That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
And the High Flyers call time here.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Know it's a day you gon' be judged for being wicked. My ex think I owe her something, stole my truck when she had to go, when she forgot to feed my children. Third party, I do not let you down. Nigga, I know that ain't no paperwork, nigga. When you employed, bitches, just come with you.
Shove outside. Brock, there's the 3. Omadawi misses. Robert has it. He's got 10. Sends it home from 3-point land.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the High Flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
And that one's good for Brock.
The response tray from Brock showing some competitiveness.
Here's MP. 21 points so far in this one.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a 3 of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
The screen by Gov. Brock outside. Pass to Gov. Shoots from the elbow. And that one's out of bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here.
It's a lot of loose ends I had to intertwine. So I had to lose more few friends because they crossed the line. Pillow talking with the bitch, you so out of line. I can't co-sign no host.
Here's Mills.
Tell a fuck nigga move around, checking John.
Gov outside. Outside O'Neal. Brock right side. Mills up top. Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Brock outside. And another miss by the High Flyers. Union Elite with the ball. Here's MP. And here's Mitchell. Fires from the line. And again, it's MP.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now Mills. From 18 feet away. Great D that time from MP. Mitchell outside. And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Pass to Callahan. Mills. Kolish grabbing the board. To the paint. That one drops for him.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Mills on the wing. No good again that time. And Union Elite with possession. Here's MP. Pass to Bullock. O'Neal with the steal. Inside. It's Callahan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
Oh, impressive work by Callahan, drawing that foul. He has a good feel for how to put defenses in compromising situations.
No good at the free throw line. And he can't hit the second one. And Union Elite with possession. Here's MP, defended now by Callahan. And he comes up with the deuce.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Pass to Gov. The fadeaway. Mitchell brings down the board.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Go. From outside, it's off the mark. And the dunk by MP.
Hey, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
Totally, as he should be, removing all doubt.
And here are the High Flyers now. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight,
Man, that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If
Get a sirloin. How you steal from Big Bro? Damn, that's a girl choice. And if you fuck with the other side, fuck you too. Yeah, I'm a rule fuck, but my bitch stuck up too. GR cool, but y'all got a few burgers. Yeah, I see that little life, I got a few lurkers. If we catch them boys outside, that's a few murdered. Cause in middle school I'm more ranked than y'all. How my unborn kid got more paper than y'all. Hit a home run from downtown, basketball. Everything fun and games till you gotta face the boss. Reptile on my collar, but it ain't Lacoste. First still had him suicidal, he can't take a loss. When you fall, you gon' stay down or just shake it off. 2 letters PH, little boy, this ain't a loss. 2 letters CH, rip scam. M&S run PA to the 6 man. The RPs hold me up like a kickstand. I was the talking time way before them kick chats. Chocolate seats, red rat, Kit Kat. Give me that LOL, come get your kid back.
Ready, MP?
Give me that LOL, come get your stick back.
You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were we wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
I done lost count many times they done counted me out. So many horses in the whip, I'm like, how do we out? He ain't even worth the 10 ball, duty bounty.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes.
The way I ball, fuck around, surround me with some scouts. The way I ball, how the fuck I ain't go D1? Tell him find a dick, open up the fridge and eat one.
Welcome everyone, it's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball Leagues and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hall.
Why you trying to play, you beat them bout die, boy. If I told you about your baby, you beat them bout cry, boy. 275, 94, 75, I done made 100 off them 3 bouts anytime. Every badge maxed out, I guess I'm a demigod. Holding 2-6, serving bills, guess I'm Levy.
And Drake Hugo, and guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL, getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. And the WCBL again with the bucket. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the QK U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
That one goes.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
McCall softly drops in the floater.
Check out the soft touch. That's what you need for that shot.
Here's MP. 8 points for him. Now Harris. From deep, it's MP. Offensive board. Beyond the arc. Gets another look. Harris' shot is off. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's McCall. 7 points in this one. Kicks it to Johnson. Out to McCall. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. The West with the lead. And here's MP on the outside. And it's finished off by Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
McCall outside. Pass to Cologne. Fires the three. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. The All-Stars deciding to make a switch here. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
And here's the West All-Stars. Leading by 5. Here's MP. Pass to Harris. And again, the West All-Stars score.
And Harris, he understands his strengths on offense, proving he can hurt you with his jumper.
Now here's Drumanenko. McCall. Slammed home and draws a foul. A chance for another point at the line. It's on Brandon Harris.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
The deficit will go away quickly if he does.
The jab, the cross. I like the way he capped that drive off. A one-hand punch.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels. A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Now here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. And McCall tickles the twine.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
It's Lack on the wing. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. That's his 5th miss of the game. He's now 6 of 11. Here's MP, defended by McCall. Here's MP. 10 points for him. And the ball out of play. The EYBL will have it. The EYBL trailing. Black with it. Kicks it to McCall. Here's Robinson. Yep, that one goes.
Gotta give credit. That was solid defense. But Drew Robinson was just better. High-level basketball.
Here's MP. Carrington for three. On target from long range. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
And it's Mills missing. Outside, Black. Robinson. He's covered by Harris. Outside, Black. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's the West now. A 7-point differential. Drew the contact from long range and almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Good effort trying to get a hand in the face, but you have to be more careful.
Oh, and especially on a three-point attempt. You have to defend that shot without fouling. Now it's going to be 3 free throws.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Now here's Johnson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Tries the spin move. It's Lack on the wing. Johnson, back to Lack. Pass to Cologne, launches it, and Harris pulls down the rebound. If they play the clock right, they can get a 2 for 1.
They just got to time it up right and execute.
And right on through with another basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Good-looking bounce pass to set up the basket.
Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Black. Goes up on the wing. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Here's MP. Gets it off. He got it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And that does it for the first half of play. The West All-Stars leading by 10. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
A nice shot there by Robinson.
Silky smooth Robinson with the easy jumper.
To the inside. MP throws it down.
A simple dunk, but it gets the job done all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure his fans wish he would have done something a little more special, though.
But I mean, guys, let's go back to math class. 2 points is 2 points.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McCall, no good. Here's MP. McCall covering. Out of bounds, that goes to the EYBL All-Stars. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Joey Johnson for 3, and that comes off the assist from McCall.
He could have forced the tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Pass to Mills. Fires it. Nice form right there on the 20-footer.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
McCall outside. Cologne. Perchumsey with the screen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Knocks it down from distance.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Outside, McCall. Johnson. Outside, McCall. Down low. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
That's a pretty hard play to defend against. He just used his height that time down low.
Lets it go from the wing. And again, the West All-Stars score.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
Kicks it to Johnson. Back to McCall. And now Perchumsey. Cologne on the outside. Now here's McCall with just 5 to shoot. Perchumsey with the screen. That's good. Tyson McCall for 3.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
So both teams changing it up here. The West All-Stars leading this one. To the paint, Connie Chu. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game. And he tacks on a few more points onto their lead with the Tomahawk Slam.
That's bringing it down hard.
It is, and it's symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Lack. He has 6.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
Pass over to Stone. And it's Jonathan Lack with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Perchumsey. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Nice speed inside as well. Looking for some good shots.
Here's MP. 22 points for him. And again, the West All-Stars score.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. EYBL All-Stars trail. Pass to Lack. Dermanenko. Here's Schroeder. Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Dermanenko.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
Oh, the effort we're seeing from both sides, it's been phenomenal.
And McCall tickles the twine.
And once McCall's out in space, he's so shifty and almost impossible to match up with.
The WCBL on offense. They've led by as much as 10. And Vlad Dermanenko pulls it down. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Trailing by 2. Schroeder, he's guarded by Moore. And here's Lack for 3. The West All-Stars pull it down.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
Here's MP. They get the board. And the shot falls.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Outside, Lack. Pass to Dermanenko. McCall. From deep. That one's off. The WCBL on offense. They lead by 4. Fires in the triple.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that 3?
Now a timeout called by EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
This man can't be stopped. He's nailing everything, and the other team really needs to figure out how to slow him down.
Now Cologne. It's McCall on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
And here's MP on the outside, and the rebound goes to EYBL. Cologne, he's covered by Carrington. And now Johnson, pass to Cologne. Johnson, the three-pointer, no good. Mills from deep, offensive rebound. From deep, it's MP, hits the trifecta.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Johnson with the rock. Cologne for 3. No good on the shot.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead 3s like that.
Kicks it to Johnson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Miles Stone. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Mills. The basket's good. That coming off an assist from Stone. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Here's MP. Fires from deep. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
His positioning near the hoop is always so accurate. Terrific job to tip that one back in.
Now here's Johnson. Cologne for 3. They grab their own miss. Yep, count it.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsky's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
The West with the ball. MP high post. Johnson on him. Nails the three-pointer.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Swings it to McCall. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Carrington. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Yeah, that last shot's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, and they've never backed off, even with a large lead.
Count it.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
They get it again. Here's MP, plenty of space. And a kind roll off the rim on that one. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really show showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go. Okay, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay.
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list.
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
She flew to the right, trying to look for me. They tell my muscle I'm starting to feel it. My killer, my slime, not for the week. Frisky right now, I'ma spaz out. Spread a word about tune, I'ma cash out. No, brother. Hey. I ain't mad how to do her, who I love more. Still drink high tech like blood though. I ain't been to the hood, but it's love though. For free, you'll still get touched though. Mad how to do her, but I love more. Mad him through him, still cut his stuff. I'm hammering on niggas off Instagram. For the right price here, probably is, man. I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. Hey, hey, I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. I'm slimy, yeah, I'm slimy, I'm fitting in.
Stop right here!
Like, I'm fitting in, whole world slap. Hey, I was like way too geek from the jump. Only made a quarter this month in the slump. It'll be smooth if it go my way. Too slack, I don't know who to trust. That was my mans and they blended on me, so I told those people I ain't give a fuck. I got the most money from my way. Nothing to make loyalty not even matter. I got 50 in pocket change. I just blow it to make you matter. She do whatever, cause sometimes I do it to make it a better. You'll be better if I told you twice. I asked out cause you're just too nice. Snakes in the grass, but they only invite. Hey, I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. The Elvis store still slid around. You trust me, you got bit again. You trust me, you got bit again. Hey, I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. I'm slimy, I'm fitting in.
Yeah. I used to ride that bus just to flip it back. Get it all go right, hope I make it back. Niggas wanna see knife on my back, but I'm feeling wrong, I can't get that chin. See shit I like, don't check no taxi. I throw a strike, I catch that hat. When I move, you move, nigga, just like that. Until I get these rays, I'ma act, I'm mad. She throwing that neck, she half giraffe. I was born right next to a half slack. No L's on the road with the paraphernalia. Don't do dirt with me, it's tap. These smack, give me these battle rappers. I'm 1,008 grand, I'm a plastic rapper. I'm a drink, I baby, I'm a vacuum shit. I'm a free band, baby, I'm a Taliban. Jet past him, I'd make me my mad proud. Try to wanna get in a hot tub with me, but I'm trying to put a head up underwater. All out of that door's 200. We'll play track before you do the yours. Might see blink flash with the bodies. Let my cup start to feel low. I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. I'm slimy, I'm in the slime, I'm slimy, I'm fitting in. Yeah. Ever since me and two links stuck at the hip, we the goes in the city like Rose and Rip. I'ma die, still go just like I'm Nick. Can't pick no side, little Doug and Rick. A lot of niggas on the east get money with. A lot of niggas on the west, I act funny with. I ain't scared of these niggas like Bernie met. If a nigga want smoke, we clear the guy. 10 toes like a brick bitch. You don't wanna be on my shit list. Little nigga, I'm worse than Hitler. Might scratch your name off a hit list. Say she never met a millionaire. She wanna suck on a rich dick. Bitch, I'm slimy, I'm blending it. I'm slimy, I'm bending it.
Already, I'm only gonna treat you this way if you let me. She more like a boss. I get her a present. You tune turned up.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out of bounds play, staple of late game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypher. Let's go! Let's go! Move it!
I'm dealing with millions, I'm dealing with people, I'm dealing with corporate, dealing with savage. I'm thinking about scoring drink in the next city. I'm trying to find a bank that got the most cash. I'm uptown, this shit like Slizzy. Welly asthma, I can't go fast. Who got drink, you know who got plenty. Who got paper and who gon' crash. Hey, who got the paper and who gon' Bobby else up. Hey, killing opponents, you getting a bonus. I try to be high most of the time, but I said it. Hey, I be trying to be high most of the time.
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay,
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Welcome everyone to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
And the Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do, as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big man has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Dumas on the wing.
Takes the three. Here's Zadirko. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, defensively, you've got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. From 12 feet out.
Rebound by Nanterre. Outside Chauvet.
The three. The shot misses. Evens things up with that basket. His second of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, when you watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And Paris gets it back.
The shot, no good.
Nanterre trailing here. Outside Chauvet.
The three-pointer, no good. A baseline J.
That's a bucket, his third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
That's 2 for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Shots good by Peltier.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Zadirko and Paris tacks on 2 more.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now here's Dumont. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Well, the captain of this Paris FC group, the methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Chauvet with it. Guarded by Dumont. And the jam by Lambert.
Look at the vision. Chauvet sees everything.
And it's Paris with the ball. Outside Dumont. There's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 13. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. Here's Gerard. Up top, Peltier. Chauvet. Pass to Bleu. Screen by Lambert. From outside, off the mark. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, you know, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
And here's Paris. Puts it up. And that one off the back rim and in.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Outside Chauvet. Peltier outside. And Terrelli again can't hit. Ahern outside. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Big show of athleticism by MP, going up strong for the dunk.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Chauvet. Screen by Lambert. And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Now here's Chauvet. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Looking to end the drought. Bleu misses.
He should have missed those, but it happens to the best of them.
Cams it from downtown.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Bleu. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Peltier outside. Puts up a three, and Nanterali another three.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Right wing, three-pointer Illich. That's good, and it's Courtier with the assist.
Well, plays like that demonstrate leadership, and Illich is no stranger to coming right back with a three of his own.
Now here's Chauvet.
He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Three seconds left. No luck on that one. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Delivering the blowout. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterali and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. But one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Peltier outside. Illich with the strong defensive effort.
Zadirko.
He's started by Peltier.
Drills the three-pointer.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch. Oh, Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
The three.
Another three for Paris.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
And the teammates just keep feeding the hot hand.
Now here's Peltier.
He's got 5.
An assertive shot from Peltier. He was looking to hit them with the answer triple.
From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
That's his MO. Sometimes he could score more points by himself than the rest of the team combined.
Pass to Marks. Chauvet.
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Outside Marks. Pass to Peltier. Kick out to Chauvet. Screen by Lambert.
And the three off target.
And it's Paris with the ball.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Rebound by Nanterre. Pass to Chauvet.
This one for three. The shot, no good.
Aaron on the wing. Chauvet covering.
Off target from three-point range.
Pass to Marchand. Lambert. Now Marchand.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. Or when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I'm not afraid to say that I think maybe they got that one wrong.
It could go either way.
Over to the left wing.
He's guarded by Peltier.
And he banks in the layup.
Showing scouts he can convert those tough shots into baskets. MP, so confident.
And Peltier with the slam.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Great job to hit his teammate on the move.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Chauvet.
And he lobs it up towards the rim. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Pass to Chauvet.
To the wing, right side.
Back to Marks.
It's stolen away.
Leduc. He's guarded by Peltier.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, Portier liked the angle he had and just went up with absolute confidence.
And Paralee again can't hit.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Just.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all. And Paris FC basket, call time. And here's Marks. Peltier outside. Marchand back to Peltier. Good, and Marchand gets the assist.
He ran his man right into the screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to Blanchet.
Clock at 6.
And Lambert pulls it down. Outside Chauvet. Outside for Marks.
Misses the three.
Portier outside. Covered by Marchand. Here's Leduc.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
His hard work on the boards gave them another chance at the points there.
Marchand for three. It's hauled in by Paris.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Takes it out to Portier. He's guarded by Peltier. Pass to Desure.
Another shot. Count it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate the unselfish attitude of MP, showing he's more than capable of finding open teammates.
Now here's Peltier. Three-pointer Chauvet. And Paralee again can't hit. And here's Paris. Portier outside. Leduc.
From deep.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Desure.
The D was all over the place after that offensive board, and he made that work for him.
Yeah, he sure did. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
Good ups.
Such a nose for the basketball and such a strong finisher.
Down low.
Kick out to Chauvet. Back to Lambert. Outside Chauvet. Screen by Lambert. Pass to Peltier.
The three-pointer off the mark.
The defense, they have to be thrilled to see him keep shooting those threes. He has been awful this half.
Here's the three. He's off on that one.
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy.
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
P, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No, look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful.
You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince...
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action coming your way. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC for Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Ledoux. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
Yeah, and Ledoux might be one of the best that France has to offer. But Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Ledoux, and tonight they have a chance to prove it. Well, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career. They get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward.
Yeah, sometimes that first bucket can really set a tone, as you said, for the rest of the game.
And that one misses. As you said, Ledoux, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, that's a quick shot from Dumont, but when you're already set up, why hesitate?
Pass to Vasseur. Outside for Lemieux. Here's Miller.
Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
And he's had just one attempt at the line earlier.
Well, yeah, you talk to MP, and he'll tell you it's been a great experience coming to Europe, playing at this level. He's worked really hard to continue to improve his skills while facing competition. It's been a win-win.
Leduc misses. Pass to Illich.
To the paint. Oh, Rochefort with the block.
I love the activity right there from Rochefort, using his height to come up with the shots. Well, that fast break, it went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then just perfect execution.
Such a joy to watch.
From 17 feet out and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Misses the three.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
That's rim protection at its finest. Illich refusing to give up the easy basket.
Strasbourg trailing. Miller outside. Pass to Leduc.
Down low.
Rochefort.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Putting that size to work in the painted area. Rochefort just going for it. And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
A pro on the arc. Miller putting a smooth stroke on his shot.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Here's Leduc. It's hauled in by Paris.
From outside the arc. That's good, and that's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Miller outside. On the wing, Miller. Pass to Leduc. And here's Vasseur.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, you look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's Illich.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
How many times has Illich run this same action for the same result? Efficient pick and roll to an assist.
Here's Leduc. Good work defensively by Zadirko.
He got it up. That one missed. Would have counted had it gone. We've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. And for some of these athletes,
out to the left. Both teams will make substitutions. Starting the second quarter and about a minute gone.
And another miss by Paris. And here's Strasbourg.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Illich with it. Guarded now by Rochefort. Pass to Vasseur. And here's Ahern behind the arc.
Hits Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Now here's Lemieux.
Count it. Good.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Paris with the lead.
From about 16.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
That's 2 for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
The defense has to be aware of where MP is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Strasburg with the ball.
Trailing here by 8. Good on the shot.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
The 3 ball.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
Now here's Lemieux.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. That shot wide open.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Now here's Roquefort.
And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Screen by Lambert.
Clock at 6.
Outside Lemieux.
From outside, off the mark. A marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
A nice shot by Miller.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Ahern left side.
Second shot opportunity, and he gets the bucket.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Ahern outside.
The tray. No good there. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. Ledoux for 3. Paris grabs the miss. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Now here's Lemieux.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game.
Ledoux gets the bucket.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That was from the parking lot. MP really showing off the range on that one.
Outside Lemieux.
To the wing, right side.
Leduc with another miss.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
And that one drops for him.
And we've seen MPs start to adjust to the speed of the French League, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. To the inside, Zadirko. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Now here's Miller.
12 points for him.
Leduc for three. And it's out of bounds. Strasburg will retain possession.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Oh, look at Bashir getting tangled up in the defense. He's not shy about creating contact inside and drawing fouls.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. That one is no good.
And it's Paris with the ball.
16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Goes up on the wing.
A rebound by Vasseur. And there's a foul called on MP.
That is his first foul of the game.
So Strasburg now. Here's Leduc.
And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Well, it's no wonder why Leduc is so highly rated among the draft prospects. He has tremendous offensive instincts and upside.
Yep, count it.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Dumont. For three, Lemuel.
The shot off that time. Pass to Zadirko. Shoots over Vasseur.
Again, it's Paris.
Watch out. If Zadirko gets that jumper flowing, he's real tough to stop.
Miller outside. Now here's Leduc. For three, Lemuel.
Yeah, he can't hit that time. And the three ball is good.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. But whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands. And that's the kind of finish you're looking for. MP is firing up his squad.
Leduc for three.
Cans it from downtown.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him that open from downtown?
Inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What strength by Zadirko on that sequence, just willing that shot in despite the foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
Strasburg with the ball. Here's Mayol. Pass to Leduc.
All sorts of time. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Takes it out to Portier.
Takes the three. Unable to get that one to go.
They can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold on to it.
And I think that's probably what they'll do.
Good from Lambert.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Timeout called Paris.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him. Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Now here's Ahern.
Baseline try. The shot, no good.
Miller with the ball. Guarded by Zadirko.
To the middle.
Here's Roquefort. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
He's been kind of passive today, but maybe that'll get him going. For them to be successful, he needs to be a little more selfish.
And here's Paris.
The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
He's covered by Leduc.
Nailed from three-point land.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Leduc making it look easy.
Left side, Illich.
Over to the left wing. And it's off from three-point range.
Now here's Leduc. Again, Strasburg converting.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Leduc gets the bucket.
Well, he, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace.
Ahern on the wing. Dumont.
Doesn't go that time.
Pass to Lemuel. And Leduc gets double teamed.
Miller.
Lemuel with it. Picked up by Ahern.
Miller can't get it to go.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
Illich. He's guarded by Roquefort.
6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great defense.
Here's Leon, covered by Portier.
Right wing. There's the triple.
Charpentier can't hit.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
You love MP's tenacity. He outplays the defense and gets himself a nice look.
Pass to Leon.
Beyond the arc.
The rebound by Vasseur.
Releases. He connects.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them.
That's going to put a ribbon on.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
That if you don't know about me, you're going to find out. Vince thought I was some loudmouth American just here to cash it.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
Yeah, at some point I just felt...
And lastly, you put together quite the...
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day...
How was the S-car go?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give snail a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K 250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.